I'm Joe Sellers, the hero in the story, or something.
I'm Marianne Stewart.
I agree. Every home should have a complete line of brushes. You explained that to me very well. But listen, tell me something more about yourself.
There isn't much to tell. Now, which would you prefer, this brush or this one?
I'll take a dozen of the black-haired, blue-eyed ones.
Mr. Sellers. Oh, Mr. Sellers, you're being a very difficult prospect. They didn't tell me about people like you in sales training classes. And Mr. Sellers, if you don't mind my saying so, this house is a mess. How can you stand it? You really should have someone come in and clean up.
Listen, how about a cup of coffee?
If I fix it, I suppose.
I suppose that would be best. You know, even Mrs. Olson couldn't help me with my coffee.
You run your farm the way you run this house?
I'm afraid so. You see, my business degree didn't quite prepare me for farming life, and I've had a few problems. Say, what are you doing Saturday night?
If you're hinting, I'm not going to go out with you. Unless...
Unless what?
Oh, Joe, you're a very nice man, but you've got to get your life straightened out. Now, are you going to do something to help yourself, or aren't you?
Thanks for inviting me in, Mary. You know, this is really a nice place. I like the way your father's got it fixed up. Someday I'll have mine like this.
That would be nice. And thank you, Joe, for a very lovely evening and a marvelous time. What did you and Bill Clark talk about today?
Oh, we discussed my tillage program and miniskirts.
I'm sure you did. Now, what else did you talk about?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. He showed me a great line of tractors today, all the way from the littlest ones to the great big ones.
Which one are you going to get?
I don't know. You're a farm girl. Which one would you get?
Well, my daddy's used Allis Chalmers tractors for years. I know which one he'd get.
Yeah? Which one?
My daddy would get the...
Got me a little place in the country. Yep. Kept my job in town, too. Got out here where you can really get a nice breath of fresh air and let the kids run around loose. Got a lot of room, nice big lawn, and I got me a brand new Allis Chalmers garden tractor. Put in a garden, raised a few vegetables, and put in some nice fruit trees.
Honey, is that you?
Well, it's not the Lone Ranger.
Is it that time already? I've got to be going. My kids are going to want lunch. Bye, Joe.
Hi, Elsie.
You just keep sitting. I'll leave myself out. See you. Thanks for stopping in, Elsie.
Bye. Well, now, what were you two talking about?
Oh, just woman stuff.
What kind of woman stuff?
Oh, nothing important. What is important is, did you order the tractor?
Well, no. I don't want to rush into these things. I want to think about it some more. I'm no activist.
Joe Sellers, you just get right back in the car and march down to that dealer's and order that tractor.
Sometimes I think the only reason you married me is because Aunt Edith willed me this farm.
That isn't so. I would have married you no matter who willed you the farm.
At James Red's farm, every field is a double feature. Jim farms the new way, no-till, pioneered by Allis Chalmers. While his winter wheat is still being harvested, Jim plants soybeans with his Allis Chalmers no-till planter. It opens the soil, seeds, adds fertilizer and pesticide, and covers in one pass. No-till planting systems from Allis Chalmers. We're gonna open your eyes.
Well, this year you've got your new tractor, new implements, new combine. Now, how about...
Now, just a minute, hon. I'm a little ahead of you. Now, you know, this is our first anniversary, and I kind of planned a special surprise for you.
That new fur coat I've been wanting. Oh, honey.
Well, not quite exactly. It's a special surprise, and I'm sure you're going to love it. But we've got to go outside to take a look at it, okay? Come on, let's go. You'll love this. Well, honey, here's your anniversary surprise. How do you like it?
Wow, it's just great. Well, I've got a surprise for you, too. You know, you've been getting a lot of new things this year, and now I'm going to have something new, too.
What, a new sewing machine?
No.
Really? You mean you and me? We're going to have a... Wow, that's great. Well, listen, you stay here and take it easy, and I'll show you how the thing goes, okay?
Okay.
Hey, watch out now. Oh, boy.
If I'd paid my fertilizer bill this year, I wouldn't have made a cent.
We had a neighbor that stole a bunch of hogs. He stole half of the feed. He still lost $1.25 per hog.
I hope we break even this year. We sure need the money.
We call this place Oleo Acres because it's a low price spread.
You're doggone right I'm going to support the beef boycott this week. I filled my freezer last week.
Why can't you farmers raise beef in 90 days? Why does it take you so long?
We don't want pests, and we don't want pesticides. We're going to have Congress pass a law.
We're smart enough at our house to know that we can't prosper and eat unless the farmer prospers.
Farm country, where you can look out over a year's hard work and in just a few days bring it all home. We're Allis Chalmers. We make gleaner combines with the capacity to bring it home better and faster. With exclusives like push-button harvesting, sure feed system, down front cylinder, three-stage separation, and more. Gleaner combines from Allis Chalmers. We're going to open your eyes.
Be ready in about 10 days. Here at home. Not this year. Northern Wyoming.
We'll start picking corn in the panhandle of Texas and Oklahoma. About 18,000. 8 guys on the crew and my wife and daughter to cook for us, and myself with 4 Gleaner combines, 5 trucks, 3 pickups and trailer houses. Yes, I sure do. With sitting in the center of this header, you can see where you have just cut, and you can know what kind of job you're doing. This is a pretty big advantage from the feeding standpoint and your maintenance. It sure is, especially if something gets in your machine. In Wyoming, we have an occasion to get into a lot of rocks, and whenever you hit a big one, it will sure open up. Yes, I think it's really a good thing. You can sit there and with one hand you've got all your controls right there where you can operate with real easy and with one hand and with the convenience of right uptown. I feel like that's just the difference in a indoors toilet and an outdoors toilet. The biggest thing I think about is the maintenance of this here combine and the ease of the maintenance, being able to see what is around the machine, and you can see you don't have everything piled on top of each other. You can see if you happen to have a problem and you can fix it without having to take everything on the machine off.
Right, Ma. No, there's nothing to worry about. Yes, Mary's feeling fine. No, don't worry about a thing. We've worked it all out. We've rehearsed it several times. None of that nervous husband routine that you see on television. Right. Right, yes. Fine. Hang on a minute.
Honey, it's time. They're coming 5 minutes apart now. Now, I'm going to go get my handbag. There's the suitcase. And you get the car. It's time to go to the hospital, honey.
My gosh, it's time. It's time, Mother. Hang on a second. I'll be right talking with you. We're gonna go. Hang on, Mother. I'll talk to you. Mother, I'll talk to you later. Ooh. Talk to you later, Mother. How often are they coming apart now? I mean the pains. Oh my gosh, I forgot my wife. Oh. Gosh, I'm sorry, honey. I'm so nervous I forgot all about you here. Sorry, honey, I get so excited I ran off without you. Can I help you, sir?
Yeah, sure. We gotta get to the hospital.
Really?
I'll get the purse.
Where are you going?
This is the hospital.
Right. Follow me.
Are you sure you're gonna be all right, honey?
I'm fine, Joe.
Are you sure you want to go through with this?